I'm Kent Tritle. Musical America has asked me to talk a little bit about choral singing. I'm the Director of Music here at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. I also have a professional chorus musica sacra, which is AGMA, the American Guild of Musical Artists, and I work with a lot of volunteer choruses. The Oratorio Society of New York is my big avocational group that I work with. I work with choruses at the Manhattan School of Music, where I'm the Director of Choral Activities. Here at the Cathedral, we have a professional choir that sings every Sunday, 2 services, and then we have a volunteer choir and a chorister program. I'm a lucky guy. I'm the music director, and so I get to choose the people I want to hire and I get to work with. And many of the people that I work with for a very long time. I have people in my choruses who've kept themselves up, and I'm talking about professional singers here, whom I've worked with for well over 20 years. And just the day before yesterday, I heard 5 hours of auditions from new, wonderful professional choral singers who are in town. I'm looking for a couple of things in my professional choral singers. I'm looking for people who have a really well-established technique. They can sing lyric and sustained, and they can sing music that moves. But I'm also looking for somebody who's a really fabulous musician. They need to be able to sight read really, really well. Because really, in the professional choral world here in New York City anyway, you have one chance. You have a rehearsal, 45 minutes, and away you go. We hear the term ringer used frequently in a volunteer group context. Ringers are brought in when a volunteer chorus may not have the strength in a particular section. They'll hire a professional. So the volunteer group might have 12 rehearsals, but the professional singer will come in with maybe 3 rehearsals max, sometimes even less than that, and sing a concert and somehow blend in with the ensemble, but lend their professional musical support, both in terms of vocal heft, but also in terms of musical leadership. Now, I look for a roster of choral singers. When I'm talking about professional choral singers, I want a roster of people who really are soloists in their own right. So I'm looking for people to be in my professional choruses who are highly evolved in terms of their vocal production, in terms of their expressive capabilities, and in terms of the beauty of their sound. The difference, of course, is that a choral singer has got to be someone who really enjoys the ensemble experience. Really, the differences between my work with volunteer choruses and professional choruses is not as different as you might think. With a volunteer group, I'm going to spend much more time training musicianship and teaching. With a professional chorus, those skills are intact. And so with a professional chorus, I am much more focused on the work of my hands, saying less, gesturing more, trying to get the most amount of work done in the least amount of time. So the processes are slightly different. Ultimately, the music making intention is very similar. For professional singers who may not have had so much experience in professional singing, I'm talking about collegiate experience or post-collegiate experience, resources that I would recommend would be to actually go online, check out all of the institutes that go on, the Oregon Bach Festival. There are institutes in England that are very focused on this. There are institutes sponsored through the Yale School that are very, very finely focused to give a rounded experience to the vocal musician who wants to develop their ensemble skills.